Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Xmanny87 here, and I am bringing you my first ever DC Multiverse review. And it is the Shazam wave, and it only consists of two figures, which is Shazam himself and Dr. Sivana. And big thanks to my wife, because she found this set for me a couple of days ago. And it was slated for like a March 1st release date, and I'm just excited to have these early and review these early for you guys. I had a poll up on my Instagram if you wanted to see it or not, and by a landslide, I was surprised. Usually all my followers hate the DC Multiverse figures, but I don't. And let's start with Dr. Sivana. First off, to all my WWE fans, doesn't this dude look like freaking Cesaro? Oh man, this cracked me up because I'm just thinking, man, this is Cesaro. Mark Strong's likeness is captured very well here. I am happy about that. I like the aviator type shape of glasses. He has a few accessories. So he has two closed fists, an open hand, and an additional head. We'll take a look at those in a few, but just want to admire the head sculpt right here, and I think they did a fantastic job here. I love the way this looks. I'm gonna see if I can kit bash a Frank D'Amico from Kick-Ass. So I definitely had interest in getting this figure since you know, he looks like a mob boss, and it's really cool. This 8-ball accessory is pretty much the only gadget. I'm guessing it's a gadget. I want to know what he uses it for in the movie, but it fits nicely in his hand. So you probably won't have any trouble of that falling off. So let's take a closer look here. I want to cover his articulation. His head moves up that high and moves down a few. Left and right. It does not have any type of pivot. I want to point out that the jacket here is very pliable. It's really nice. Nice soft plastic material they used. The arms move all around. The arms move that high, which is pretty good. He has a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow that bends more than 90 degrees. He's got a wrist hinge, wrist swivel, and he does have a decent ab crunch, so he does move about, he bends in that much, moves back a good amount. Jacket's gonna hinder that a little. It does have waist swivel. His legs move out that far, which is pretty good. Can't kick that high. Again, this skirt piece, part of the shirt, is just hinders it. He does have some leg rotation in there. He has thigh swivel. He's got double jointed knees, which, yep, almost healed to the butt. And he does not have ankle pivot, sadly, but he does have an ankle swivel. His ankles move up and down just a tiny bit, but I do have an issue with this ankle right here. It's really loose, so as I try to stand him, he just kind of, he just falls over. So I just have to be careful with how I stand him up. And he's got got some details here with the ring. He's got a ring right there. Again, he has this pimpadelic mob boss type of feel to him. Definitely does not look like his classic comic book counterpart. So I guess they want to modernize it. The only other Dr. Sivana figure I've ever recalled them making was this DC Direct one. I just have a comparison here. Again, see, he's falling on me. So that's next to his comic book counterpart. And let's take a look at that additional head. So just pop this on here, and the likeness to Mark Strong really shows here. I think this is a good, solid look of the actor's likeness. That seam is really strong there. It's like popping out. Same thing with the extra head. So that extra plastic there does bother me. But I like the, let's see, get some more light here. I like the eye there. Looks like he has heterochromia. Got like 2 different colored eyes. Got blue and then brownish eye, but you can see that scar. And it looks like they use the face print technology. So good job, Mattel. Looks like they want to make a big bang, you know, before they leave the DC Multiverse and McFarlane Toys take over. But man, this is pretty decent. I'm telling you, I definitely want to see. I can definitely see some customizers, you know, taking advantage and taking liberties with this guy and just probably make a Frank D'Amico kick-ass version, which I'm so down for. But overall, you know, it's pretty cool. He does have an alternate hand, which I could pop this out. Whoops, one of my lights fell. Apologize. And just pop that hand. So he does have some electrical powers in the movie. I just saw some from like TV spots, and I wish it came with some electric accessories. That would have been pretty dope. By the way, this is not a 2-pack. It looks like it when you see it on the back images that were leaked earlier, but they are both single carded, so I just want to note that. And let's take a look at Shazam here. And I like this figure more than I thought I was. I've been playing with this figure for quite a few. I had a bunch of fun taking pics with them, and geez, I mean, he is very articulate. In my opinion, he is the best DC Multiverse movie figure, next to Black Manta, I have to say. And that's saying something for me. I think they're doing a pretty good job here. Again, you can see, I think they use that face print technology. It has that grainy type of fuzzy look. And yeah, I think this is as close as Zachary Levi as we're gonna get. And he doesn't have the bluish eyes like Zachary Levi does. It's more brown. It's interesting. The hair, this is the side of the head, and he looks really nice. I like the material they use here. He is very articulate. Like, he is very, very posable, and I do want to cover his articulation. So his head moves up a great amount, which is awesome. We need that. Especially if we want to do flying poses. His head doesn't move that much, but you can manipulate it with his ab crunch. And this is the good thing about this figure, is that it has ab crunch, and he moves about that far back and that far down, so it's really, really good. Got some rotation there. He does have a waist swivel. His arms move very high up, which is awesome. Like, some Marvel Legends don't even have that type of range. And his arms move all around. He's got the bicep swivel. Check this out. Look at this freaking double jointed elbow range. Man, he could touch the freaking, like, almost like the back of his mid back, and just probably he could cover his whole back area. Just, this is really, really good. And you could get him in like a relaxing pose if you tuck his arms in a little more. Sexy Shazam there. But I really, really love the range here. Wrist swivel, wrist hinge, and his legs move that far out, so he could do a full split. That is freaking awesome. Alright, his legs move very high, so you could get those high kicks. Leg rotation. He's got leg rotation. He's got the thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Ankles move up, down, and look at this freaking ankle pivot range. That is freaking nice. That is so freaking nice. And you know, DC Multiverse has had their lack of ankle pivot, but as these new waves of figures that they've been releasing lately, we are seeing that more and more. And just take a look at the detail of the costume here. It's really nice. I love that lightning bolt. You know, I love the seams going around here. That is so nice. Got that nice fabric material. It has these yeah, I really like that material. Wow, it's got these little squares here. I really like it. It's got the hood here. Very soft cape, very pliable, and this is the back of the costume, since we probably won't see it in the movie since he's gonna always cover it, but got the seams right there, the fabric material, well, it's not fabric, but the sculpt, it's sculpted all over, it's very nice. Oh man, see the seams coming down? I love the belt. The little lightning bolts here, and then got the Shazam logo there in the middle of the belt. His gauntlet's really nice, got the, you know, some parts that are white here, and overall this is a really nice design. I really like this costume. I hope Mezco does a Shazam movie figure. That would be really nice. Look at the boots. Again, overall, look at the lightning bolt there. Oh, man, these boots look freaking kick-ass. I like them. I really like them. Mattel did a great job here. And probably a lot of people at first glance are, you know, seen some comments saying, oh, this figure looks whack and stuff. But if you have it in hand and get the range, you know, if you test out the range with this guy, he is going to be a lot more posable than some of the 6-inch figures that you have, non-imports, of course. But I overall really like this. He does come with 4 accessories. So he has these 2 flying posing hands, which is good. Then he has 2 open hands right here. And don't know why he's not holding anything. So I wish we could have gotten like maybe an alternate head with the hood over it, or a lightning accessory. That would have been really cool. But just to compare this guy to some of the other Shazam figures I have, well, I only have one right now. I do have the Mezco one, but I've never opened it. I gotta get to open it. I had it in the pack forever. But that's next to the DCUC one. So as you can see, they did a great job translating this costume over. I do wish he kind of had the sash, but hey, this looks more modern. It looks, I have no complaints. It's awesome. And, you know, I really like it. And here's next to the Jason Momoa Aquaman to get an idea of how he scales with the other movie figures, which I think this is accurate. I think Jason Momoa was way bigger than Zachary Levi. Wow. Again, it's a really fun figure. You know, if you're a Shazam fan, I highly recommend it. And the Dr. Sivana, you know, if you're into the articulated comic book art type of photography, I definitely recommend you get Dr. Sivana, even if you want to use him as a civilian or something. It's always good to have civilian figures. One thing I wanted to point out is that I do have like some slushy accessory. Got this in one of those funky food packs, but I was hoping that one of the open hands would hold this, but another missed opportunity there with accessories. It would have been cool if he came with something like that. Something fun, you know, something to capture the character from the movie. But that's it, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed my review, and also leave a like to show your support. It's really appreciative. Comment, share, and subscribe. I will have links to my Instagram in the description below. I am also working on a blog page, so be on the lookout for that. And I will have a link to BigBadToyStore to get some of your DC figures. So again, guys, this has been Xmanny87, and I'll see you on the next review. Peace.